What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the Network's channel station. Back in time with yet another pristine, fine, and genuine new video. This is Brother Henry Hank Soul Conscious, number 4400 or 4400. Peace and blessings to all mankind in general. Peace and blessings to every man, woman, and child. Peace and blessings to the melanated, mentellect, bright, Latino, Asian, good-hearted, white, and all of our positive peoples, all walks of life. I wish everyone the best, positivity over negativity. Make sure that you check the about and discussion page, my tutorials and my most recent videos the last month or so. Jot down the emails of the stations and my other platforms, www.tumblr.com. My profile name is lowercase soul conscious 4400 or 4400. When you go there, you click into the archive screen, which is like a bluish and purple screen currently, although in the future the colors may change. And through the archive link, you click into there and you will get virtually all or most of my classic and newer videos since the channel started just a little while ago, a little over 6.5, 7 months ago and counting, as well as videos from all of our YouTubers as well. In addition, you can follow me on Facebook at uppercase Henry or Hank Soul Conscious. You can click to view all my videos on the timeline by scrolling through the timeline, or you can access them through my other page, It More at Solutions to Decrease Racism fan page, which is connected right to it. In addition, you can also follow me on Twitter at Henry A at ZZ2044 or Henry A at KK2044, or search it by the profile name on Twitter, or at Hens, capital Hens, or Henry H1 at the same twitter.com. As well as you can check the about and discussion page or my paragraph descriptions under my most recent videos the last few weeks for the rest of that information. Also, my 3 emails, make a note of it: lowercase Henry the hard worker at gmail.com, lowercase ggNewtime at hotmail.com, or lowercase Henry or Hank Alpha Male 4400 or 4400 at gmail.com. I love you guys. Continue to send their suggestions for future videos and topics. So thank you for bearing with me. I just had to get those brief announcements out the way. Now let's dive into the topic of this mini video, which is the DeVos boo-boo situation at a HBCU at a historically black college recently. Oh man, I tell you, this is a mess. Where do we begin with this one? Well, anyway, she was brought in to give part of the speech, a part of the commencement ceremonies or some type of program recently, the historically black college HBCU, where she was, as we all know, booed, and there's been explosive reactions to it around social media. Some people say that the way the students and the people behaved was unfair and inappropriate. Some say they felt the students were right. Some are in the middle. Me, I'm kind of like neutral about it. I mean, it doesn't surprise me. I mean, given the atmosphere of hate crimes and the upward rise again in racial discrimination incidents and all of these stereotypes and all of these racial attacks. We're living in the age of Trump, of Black Lives Matter, All Lives Matter, and blacks and Latinos, Native Americans, Asians. We're living in a new era where they feel that it's time for them to be more outspoken, especially with a guy as Trump in the office, who part of his family were former KKK members and had connections to different white supremacist groups. So it's only natural that I can sympathize. But at the same time, me personally, I'm kind of like in the middle. I'm kind of like neutral. I've never been one for extremism, but I will say this: regardless whether they agreed with her coming there or not, I think they could have tried to make more of an effort to discipline themselves, to conduct themselves more mature adult way. If you want to protest outside while she's speaking, or you want to let it be known before she comes, like giving speeches or having campus discussions, that's fine. But me personally, I think it's going a little bit too far. It reflects badly on the image of black people in general when you're acting out in a boisterous way. Whether you're right, whether you feel that you are right or wrong, it makes us look bad because it makes it look like blacks don't have any discipline, any manners. So if it was me, I would have just been the bigger person and held in whether I disliked her or not, which to be honest, I don't really know the lady well enough to say that I like her or not, because I'm not the type of person that likes to jump to conclusions unfairly. But other than that, like I said, they do have the right if they feel that she's racist or for whatever reason they don't want her to be there, they do have a right to disagree with the university who they choose to invite as guests. There's no crime or nothing wrong with that. The only issue that I have is that I think they could have been more mature and constrained in their behavior. Remember that as a person of color in this country, anytime that you misbehave, you engage in these type of derogatory, stereotypical behaviors, you know that historically they're going to come down harder on you than they would on a white person normally. I'm not trying to offend anyone. I'm just telling you the blunt and honest truth. That's just how it is. So you always have to try to be on your A+ behavior as a so-called person of color in this country, because you have to understand that who owns all the guns, who runs the security, who owns the military, who runs the police, who owns the political process in this country. Mostly white Jews and other rich executives with money. Yeah, you have some minorities here and there with money that have interest in those things, but the majority of the people that call the shots in this country are white males and females. Let's just be frank and honest about it. So you just have to be cognizant and aware of who's running things and learn to conduct yourself in an intelligent, mature, and adult way, knowing that. So with that being said, let me know your perspective, your opinions, your points of view. What do you think about this situation? How do you feel about the way the students were? Like I said, if they choose to dislike her, there's no crime in that. There's nothing wrong with that. My only issue is that they should have conducted themselves in a more mature adult way. They could have went about protesting against her better, but in a more intelligent way. But I have no problem with people exercising their freedom of speech about something. So anyway, let me know what you think. Continue the conversation among yourselves in the comment section. You guys come first. Your opinions matter and points of view matter most. Love you guys. Take care. Positivity over negativity. All the best in life. Be well to yourselves and your loved ones. Remember, think right, reflect right, live right, do right, be right. I hope you got something from this, encouragement and inspiration from your conscious brother that really sincerely cares about your welfare. Brother Henry or Hank Soul Conscious. I really care for the greater good. So with that being said, I'm signing out. Peace and blessings. Remember, think right, reflect right, live right, love right, do right, be right. And I will catch you guys on the fly in the next one. Peace, 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 peace.